This is Ben, Liam and Bell on Nova.
G'day there, podcaster.
Welcome to 2 for Pink, 1 for Stink.
You did not call it that.
Yeah, we
Why?
did.
What's wrong with that?
Okay.
That's just the name of our game that we played in today's.
Yes, it was.
What?
No, I
You're laughing
shouldn't
you're
be surprised
laughing
that
like
you
there's
called.
an underlying joke there that Liam and I
No.
clearly don't see.
I just thought there were. I don't know. I thought there were a few other little bits, but now I can't remember them. Don't ask me.
I'm just trying to work out. Are you
my
immature
God.
or am I not getting something or yeah.
It's just called 2 for Pink, 1 for Stink.
Great name for the pod. It's a good show all round. Had a bit of fun.
Enjoy. Ben and Bell, yesterday was the worst. Didn't start well, guys. Road closures all along my normal route, and I had to take the long way.
'Cause you had a bad day.
And then in the arvo, right, took the dog for a walk. He did a poo, and there was no bags left in the communal roller.
Well, it's your fault, and you didn't bring anything.
No, but there's like 2 rollers in the
Yeah.
park I go to, and he always goes there, and they're always stacked, and it's whatever.
Oh, and there was no
And then,
bags.
Bell, you're probably right. I should have had a backup in my pocket, but I didn't. So I made the ultimate sacrifice, and I found a big banana leaf looking thing. And I just sort of like made a little turd hammock.
That's responsible.
It's responsible. And as I was walking to the bin, doing the right thing,
Yeah.
I stepped in someone else's dog's turd.
'Cause you had a bad day.
Come on.
In the Birks. In the Birkenstocks. Paying for someone else's mistake. So I was just like, I was kind of fuming. I mean, the traffic thing wasn't that bad, I suppose, but the dog poo was really annoying me.
Yeah.
Surely it ends there, right? I mean, surely that's enough to set you off and say, this is a write-off. This has been a bad day. I'm just
I
going to
don't
go to bed.
know, Liam. There's 2 things, and they usually come in threes.
This is it. So I was taking some clothes to the Goodwill bin at the Victoria Gardens shopping centre, like in the car park. They got Goodwill bins all scattered around. So I just got out of the car and I had my arms like packed full of clothes, ready for a new home. And I'm like packing them into the lid. You know, you got to kind of pull the lid down.
Yep.
And then I hear this. I've dropped my effing car keys. No. Inside the locked Goodwill bin.
You didn't.
'Cause you had a bad day.
Could this day get any worse?
You dropped your keys in the Goodwill bin?
Yes, and then I had to like call the number. There's like a number on the bin for like info on the bin,
No.
and I had to get like a man had to come and like get the car. Like he had to open it
How-
up. We had to like look for it. It took like
How long did that
like
take?
an hour and a half. Like I was at the shopping centre, so I went to that place Rolled and got some of those. I got a little garlic prawn.
That is the
makes your day a bit better.
worst.
Well, yeah, just because I was waiting, and the guy was nice. He was like, "Oh yeah, so it always happens." I'm sure it doesn't. Like because I was trapped. I was like, I can't go anywhere. The car's here. The keys are locked in there.
I'd be seething.
Oh man,
I'd be to 10.
just the worst.
The worst would be if you also drop your phone in and then you
And then
can't
I
even
couldn't call. I was just crying, asking people, "Can I use your phone? I lost all my cars."
Oh, the worst day possible.
Did you have a bad day? 13/24/10. Maybe it wasn't just a single thing. It was just like a build up of things that just
Yeah.
happened, and then you're like, you know what? No, this has been the worst.
If you reckon yours can top Liam's, that would be incredible.
Yeah.
13/24/10. Did you have a bad day? Beck in Melton.
'Cause you had a bad day.
What happened?
So my car broke down on the West Gate. Bridge.
Oh.
That sucks. I always like if it were to break down anywhere, like it's please be just in some sort of suburban area. You know, you see people and they sort of roll to the side, and you're like, that sucks.
Yeah.
At least I've never been that person.
Were you able to get to the side of the road, though, Beck?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
okay, good.
There was
Okay.
a little roll
Yep.
that went on.
Yep.
Then probably an hour later, the guy that I was seeing for a few months told me that he's got a new partner.
Whilst you're sitting there broken down on the side of
Can
the
you
West
come
Gate.
pick me up? Well, actually, here's the thing.
Wow.
Oh, Beck. It doesn't get any worse than that, surely.
So I was like, yeah, I've had a bad day. I want to grab a bottle of vodka, just go home, have a couple of drinks, watch, rom-coms, just cry.
Yep.
Yeah.
I walked out of the shopping centre and I had dropped the bottle of vodka.
Oh.
'Cause you had a bad day.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's
That sucks.
that's the cherry on top. Like you've
Yeah.
had 2 big things, then it's that last small thing that you just go, all right. Well,
That's the one kind of the straw that breaks the camel's back, where you could be just screaming, walking
Yep.
around Coles, and people are like, stay away from the
oh,
lady.
Beck.
Book 5
holiday you this summer? Because Aussies act a little differently on holiday. More daring, relaxed, and sometimes more fancy.
And What If has all kinds of accommodation to suit your style.
Yep, book your next getaway on the What If app. What if? It's Aussie for travel.
It's 6:10. Hallelujah, it's 6:10.
Kane, good morning. How you doing?
Good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. First time playing the 16 quiz?
Certainly is.
All right. Well, it's pretty easy. 5 questions. If you get them all right, you get a prize, and you get to pick the next song we play. 13, 24, 10. There are still some phone lines free. It's the final night of Post Malone and Red Hot Chili Peppers at Marvel Stadium. Can you give us one of the previous names of Marvel Stadium?
Etihad.
Yeah, the Telstra Dome before that. That was a good one. Channel 9 will now be the TV host of the Olympics instead of Channel 7 for the first time in ages. Where are the Olympics next year? Ooh.
Paris.
He's good. Logan Paul is in Australia and he's doing some meet and greets at Woolies stores. The YouTube logo is a red square with what in the middle?
Is it the play button?
It is.
Kane is killing it.
He's on fire. LeBron James is now the record holder for most points scored in the NBA of all time. What colours do the Lakers wear?
Purple and gold.
He's good. A Melbourne guy has filmed what seems to be a UFO hovering over the city last night for 20 minutes. Can you finish these lyrics?
Nobody believes me.
Yes.
There you go.
It's rare you get a clean sweep.
Yeah, wow.
He came, he saw, he conquered. Well done, Kane.
The LeBron James of 16 quizzes. Well done, Kane.
That's why
Hey,
he's the GOAT.
you get to choose the next song we play this morning as well.
That's why he's the GOAT.
Would you like to hear this one?
Yeah, put that on. Don't even play the second one.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, fair enough. Sporting history in LA yesterday. LeBron James became the GOAT, officially the highest scoring NBA player of all time.
LeBron James, a shot at history. And there it is! The NBA's all-time scoring record now belongs to LeBron James. That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
This is such a big deal around the world. There were celebrities doing their shout-outs online as well. We got shout-outs from Snoop Dogg, Drake, Biden, just to name a few.
In the words of the great Snoop Dogg, la-da-da-da-da, it's the one and only LBJ, LeBron James. More buckets, more points, more love.
What a legendary night in NBA history. You're breaking the all-time scoring record.
LeBron, congratulations. With your whole heart and soul, you broke a hallowed record. Keep it going, man.
Biden trying to bro down. You were big in the box last night. Lethal from the elbow, my man. But yeah, this is huge. 38,388 points. I mean, that just goes to show how long this guy has been playing at that top level. And Ray Nasrati, he's actually over in LA at the moment. He was courtside for the game. What was the feeling like in the arena when LeBron made history, Ray?
Man, geez, it was incredible. I mean, I've never have heard a stadium that loud. I think the last time was NBA Finals at Staples or Kobe's last game. You know, I mean, definitely a legendary night. I mean, just for one thing, these tickets were selling. Courtside tickets were going for somewhere in the $30,000-$40,000 a piece.
Right. Are you telling us right now that you spent 40,000 American on these seats?
No, I have the seats. So, you know, I got lucky and I actually had the seats, but, you know, secondhand tickets. And you saw quite a few of the guys up there that were sitting up there. I mean, your people were paying some top dollars to be able to sit there and go out and watch it. You know, we're glad it happened. Can you imagine he didn't break it down?
If he was just cold.
Ray, you're going to remember this, obviously, for the rest of your life. Did you get any memorabilia from the game? I would have grabbed some sort of confetti or, a ball beam. Did you get anything from the court?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know, one of them, my son, 14 years old. Well, so that was definitely an experience that he won't forget. And of course, for me, just basically, sharing that experience with them was amazing. And then they gave shirts out at the end. We received a shirt with LeBron's shirt, and it was pretty incredible. And just watching him, geez, at this age, age, being in the league for 20 years and playing like, he's still at his prime, and being able to do what he does is incredible. It is just it's great to watch.
Imagine paying $40,000 for a ticket and you get a shirt.
Yeah, you'd be hoping for some sort of leather jacket or something with some badges on it, or I don't know.
Shirt, resale that shirt. That's worth way more than 100%. That.
Well, this is true. Obviously, the record was Kareem, who is also a Lakers legend. Mm-hmm. He was probably pretty close to you, to be honest, if you were courtside, Ray. Did he look salty that his 40-year standing record had been overtaken as the NBA's all-time scorer?
Yeah, I think, there's a little bit here and there, but at the end of the day, it's the love of the game and being able to watch it. I mean, records are meant to be broken, right? I think, he's not even done yet. Bron is going to keep still going, and that record is going to be harder to break this time.
Well,
it was all the legends there. I mean, it was just great to be able to go ahead and watch this.
Incredible. Ray, thank you so much for giving us the courtside action of LeBron's record-making moment.
I feel like I was there now that I've spoken to Ray, who was courtside.
Yeah, and Ray, look, if you're ever in Melbourne, we can trade you some Melbourne United tickets if we do the swap. And when we're over there, you can give us your courtside Laker ticket. I don't know, maybe we can just, because we're like kind of mates now. I don't know.
13 24 10. Do you suffer from a mismatched libido with your partner, or have you in the past? I want to talk about mismatched libidos this morning, and I will preface this by saying that we don't do a lot of maths chat on this show at all. It's one of the areas that we don't really touch on.
No maths chat. No maths chat. That's one of the show rules.
Yeah, we've got 2 show rules, and that's what they are.
But in saying that, a hot topic at the moment on the show is mismatched libidos. So there's one couple that have been paired together, and they are suffering from it hard.
Between you and I, for me, intimacy is phenomenal with you. You tick all my boxes.
Yeah. There's so much more to life than just having sex. Hey, sex is great, and I'm not discounting that, but you're not going to have sex every single minute that you're up. You have to connect on a deeper level.
Hey, look, I feel you, brother. How long have they been together, though?
A few weeks.
Yeah, I think they should be going at it pretty hard at around this point. If he's already like, it's too much, we need it. You know what I mean?
He sounds like he's never had it. He's like, sex is great.
But he's obviously on a different page. He's looking for something deeper, and she's more like you kind of saying, Liam. She's up for the fun. She's like, whoa, this is all new. Great.
And as we all know, if you're looking for something deep, sign up for maths. That's what I always find.
There's always going to be a few just to keep
if you're
going.
Looking for that special someone.
I can imagine, though, in a relationship, if there is one wanting to do it every day, that's pretty extreme.
Well, you've got to be on the same page in many ways. And that's just one of them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Should we do a test right now? And so let's say how many times in a week? So we all say that I go 3, 2, 1, and then we say a number.
Okay, well, I'm doing long distance at the moment, so...
Okay, well, imagine it wasn't long distance.
Yeah, cool.
And that way we can see if our libidos are synced up or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
All right, so I'll say 3, 2, 1, and then we say the number.
Oh, so how many times a week?
A week,
yeah. Okay,
yeah.
cool.
On average.
Okay.
On average.
Okay.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 2.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Hang on, you both won?
I said 2.
He said 2.
Oh, you said
what
2.
Did you say?
What? 2.
Yeah. We said a week, Bill, not a day.
Okay. Again, long distance at the moment, so shops closed.
Call me crazy, but I think that a lot of people in their heads would think that's a low number, but I think that's actually a real number. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like 2, 1, that's very I think that's pretty normal.
And sometimes you have weeks where you're either really stressed or there's just a lot going on,
Yeah.
and then you go, oh, wow, it's been a week and a half or whatever.
But imagine if your partner was wanting to do it like 5 times a week.
Yeah.
See you later.
But you've got to find that compromise. You've got to find that common ground. Is it lowering the number? Is it trying to do something for the person with the lower libido to get them in the mood?
Bit of horny goat weed.
Okay, that's...
See that in Woolies.
Yeah, I always walk past that. I'm like, what is that stuff?
Yeah, they sell it in Woolies, and I always laugh when I see it because I'm like, I don't think it does anything.
Yeah.
Is it just Viagra?
I don't know.
No, it's definitely not. I think it's like a herbal thing that's supposed to like.
Someone in a field somewhere was looking at these goats, going, "Man, what have they got that I don't? Maybe it's the weeds that they're eating. I don't know."
13-24-10. If you have gone through this or you're currently going through it, how are you dealing with a mismatched libido?
Yep.
Isabel in Murrelbach, are you currently facing a mismatched libido?
Hi, yes. So I like to have it 3 to 4 times a week, and my partner likes to have it probably 1 to 2. And I think the biggest reason is that he likes to have it in the morning, and I like to have it at night.
Interesting.
But I work full time, 8:30 to 5, so I'm never pretty much there in the morning. And then he works, he's a coach, so he works on the weekends in the morning.
Yeah.
That's something we didn't even take into account. Yeah, if you've got mismatched shifts as well and your days are opposite, that is tough.
The problem with the morning, I find, would be, like, I don't know about anybody else, but there's the morning breath. You know what I mean? Like, do you have to you have to get up, go brush your teeth, maybe have a shower, and then come back to bed?
Yeah, no, that's actually something that I've always wondered as well.
Yeah.
That's tricky as well. I mean, do you have like a Google Share calendar or something where you can pencil appointments in for, do your special time?
No, because he doesn't want it to feel like a chore for him.
This is true.
He doesn't
This is
want
true.
it. Yeah.
So what is your kind of semi-solution at the moment? Do you have one?
So I do try to mix things up for him. So for our anniversary, I got him like a voucher book, and then with different things, we've got a adult game. We have, and then I try and spice things up with what I wear, as well. Say, for example, if he's out for dinner and he comes home,
Nice. Oh, it seems like you're really going for it.
Well, that's nice. When you said the vouchers, I was like, hey, what's like a BCF voucher going to do to spice things up? I get it.
Yeah.
It's a naughty nurse voucher. I'm going to cash that in.
Yeah, and he vouchers for other things as well.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
JB Hi-Fi.
That's great.
No, we're all on the same page. Marcel joins us now. Mismatched libido. Do you have one with your partner?
Yes, my husband. I wouldn't mind doing it every day, but he's not the same. So he's like sometimes maybe like once a week if we're lucky.
Wow. So Marcel, you're saying you're up for it every single day of the week?
Yes, unless he annoys me or does something to make me angry.
right.
Marcel, do you have kids?
Yes, I do. We have an 11-year-old and a 7-year-old.
And I bet they're horrified listening this morning.
They're in the back seat of the car.
On the way to school. What are you talking about?
That's impressive, Marcel.
Yeah.
It's also just kind of like a brag.
No,
Marcel,
because-
can I just ask, how long have you been together with your husband for?
13 years.
Yeah, nice.
And is there a secret you got, Marcel?
No, I just like what it feels like.
You know what? I reckon the secret could be some of that horny goat weed we were talking about earlier.
I like what it feels
Yes,
like.
but no. I think you guys are taking this the other way. Marcel's saying that she would like it every day. But she doesn't
I know,
do it
but
every
it's still
day.
like the fact that she's up for it every day is like that's impressive in itself.
Yeah,
I
okay,
think.
all right. Andy and Bentley, mismatched libidos. What's your situation?
Oh, mine's more about a story about me boss and his wife.
Yeah, right.
One day, I've gone to walk in the office and the boss's wife is there telling all the girls how her husband performs every morning, every night, 6 days a week and 3 times on Sunday.
No, that's surely a joke, Andy.
What a rooster.
No, it's not a joke because, I tried to do a right turn to get out of it there because there was 8 women there.
Yeah.
And so I've had to listen to the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then halfway through it, your missus gives me an elbow in the stomach and said, "You do better." So,
Hey, Andy, how old's your boss?
he was 75 at the time.
No!
Amazing.
It's the goat weed, guys. It's definitely the goat weed.
Yes, good morning, Melbourne. Some massive artists are coming to our great state, but there's one who has just been announced that's even bigger.
Are you ready? 2018. This global pop icon smashed all Australian tour records. 42 sellout shows. Over 500,000 tickets. How's everybody? And she's about to do it all over again. Hey there. My name is Pink. See me live. Nova announces the next massive concert event for Melbourne. Nova. You guys rule. I'm not here for your entertainment. So raise your glass if you are mad. In all the right ways. I'm never gonna dance again. The one and only first summer carnival tour to Melbourne's Marvel Stadium, Friday, 23rd of February 2024. Tickets on sale Friday 17th at 10 a.m. Get your tickets from livenation.com.au. Win the first pair in Melbourne now.
Nova 13 24 10. If you want tickets to Pink, 13 24 10. Call right now if you want them. We're doing a little game called 2 for Pink, 1 for Stink.
Yep.
So if you get through first, you get a double pass to Pink. But unfortunately, if you're the second caller,
yes,
you will just get a trip to the dump. Oh, stink.
Stinky.
Steph from Geelong, good morning. You
Good morning, guys.
are our
Yeah.
first caller. 2 for Pink. You've got a double pass. Yeah, 100%. Congratulations. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No worries. Front row seats for the Summer Carnival Tour, which means Alicia from Mickleham joins us
Hello.
now. Hello. Unfortunately, you're our second caller, which means, yeah, one for Stink. Sorry.
An adventure is an adventure.
That's it. And look, it is
Stink is an adventure.
It is kind of expensive sometimes to go to the dump.
And
Obviously,
you know what? But sometimes Stink could be better.
That's true.
Oh,
Depends what
absolutely.
what you're into.
I do feel bad for Alicia. Like,
I mean, she gets to go.
She's sat on hold for what, like 4-5 minutes. Can I give her a consolation prize?
That's up to you, Bill.
If you have to, Bill.
Hey Alicia, do you want a double pass to Palace Pentridge Open Air Cinema?
Sure, why not?
No worries. I mean, Pink won't be there, but hey, thanks anyway for getting involved.
And
We'll have more tickets.
And that concludes 2 for Pink and 1 for Stink on Nova. There is a cafe in Collingwood that will serve you a $200 cup of coffee.
That's wild, hey? How people are actually going, yeah, I'll pay for that.
It is mind-boggling how expensive the coffee is. Now, here's the thing. A lot of coffee connoisseurs would argue that it is worth $200.
And you might be asking yourself why.
Yeah.
How is it different to Blend 43?
Yep.
Well, it is so expensive because it's grown in Panama and it's grown at such a high altitude that the chances of it actually working out are very slim. So they grow so much and they work so hard to grow it and pick it and all of that their payoff is actually quite slim. So therefore, they're working hard. They're not getting as much. It's expensive, and it's supposedly beautiful with its floral taste, and it doesn't taste like a normal coffee.
But how is someone like average Joe Blow tasting the altitude a bean has been in? You know what I mean? I suppose there is like with wine and stuff, people can sniff the region.
Yeah.
But I mean, I doubt most people could taste and tell the difference between a $200 coffee and something from my survey.
No, the sniffing that's the same to me. Wine and the coffee, that's the same thing. It's like, no, you could say it tastes like blackberries, and I'd go, oh yeah,
pencil. Oh yeah, I'm getting the pencil shavings that you're talking about. Yeah.
The coffee shop had 25, I believe, servings of coffee beans. They had enough beans for 25 coffees.
And we got the second last one.
Was it the second last one?
Yeah,
was
right.
It?
So we rushed down there.
We wanted to get a coffee for the people of Melbourne. We wanted to do a test. We thought if we got coffee in one cup and it was worth $200, and then we put a servo coffee in the other cup, could people on the street actually tell the difference?
So in the brown cup, there was servo coffee, and in the red cup, there was a $200 one. Here's how it went.
That one's servo. That one's not a servo. But they both taste like
That one.
The expensive one?
Yeah?
Correct.
Oh.
I reckon the red cup.
Yeah, he's got it.
I'm going to lock this one in.
Incorrect.
This is ridiculous. No.
I'm going to say this is the $200 one. The red cup.
Correct.
This is a flash boy right here.
It's got a totally different flavour to it. I think it's the red one. Yeah.
Correct.
Is it? Yeah.
I think this one. 'Cause this one tastes like
Turns out, half could tell, half couldn't tell. It was exactly 50-50.
It was an incredible result. I honestly thought people would just flat out be able to tell.
See, if it's 50-50 exactly, which it was, the science part of my brain says, well, people were just guessing. Because then you've got a 50-50 chance. So everyone was
You know what the
guessing
thing
and no one
is?
could tell.
We just really did this for the people because I don't know about you, Ben. I didn't even get a swig of that $200 coffee.
Didn't you?
No, after I was like, gee, I wish I had a taste of that.
I had a taste.
Was it good?
I may have kept a little bit in the remaining cup.
You know what? Even though we're saying what we're saying this morning, I genuinely thought the $200 one tasted pretty good.
Yeah.
I thought it had a nice taste.
It is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes.
I suppose I'll never know.
Slip, slop, slap, the good weather is back. Top of 27 today, as you may have heard with Ash just then, and then 30 on Saturday.
That's all right.
I'm definitely going to head up to the Yarra Valley for some wineries, I think. Nothing better than a hot day with wineries. You can have some cold shardy.
Just by yourself?
No, with Luke, my partner.
Oh, okay.
That's nice. Oh, yeah. Well, no, I think he's just referring. He didn't know because his long distance relationship.
Because he lives in South Australia.
Fair.
But he's coming over.
Do you guys want to come?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'll be there. Only if it's not a weird you, me, and Dupree situation.
Who's Dupree in this?
I would be the Dupree.
Liam,
Yeah.
okay.
Have you seen the film?
Is that where the dog dies?
No, that's Marley and me. That's a whole different Owen Wilson film. Dupree is just a friend who hangs out with the couple.
Yeah, I got them mixed up. I thought Dupree was
I
the
have
dog.
been so off with my movie references this week.
No, that was a good one.
No one got my you, me, and Dupree, Ben.
No, I
don't
got it.
try and make me feel better. Yesterday I had my Usual Suspects one. That went down like a lead balloon.
Ed Sheeran.
Mm-hmm.
He's currently on his mathematics tour and he's over in New Zealand at the moment, and he posted on his Insta yesterday he had a day off. He went around to 3 different schools and surprised the kids.
So I'm on a day off in Auckland and I thought we'd come to some schools and give some kids a surprise with a free gig.
The kid at the front's definitely not getting a role as a backup singer, is he? That is amazing, though. Imagine, kids go feral for any break in the normal school routine, but good on Ed for actually just rocking up to 3 schools, just unannounced.
Can you imagine you went to your school assembly and the teachers went, all right, we've got a special guest today. It's Ed Sheeran.
In fact, no one would believe you. When you're older and
Totally.
you're like, Ed Sheeran came to our school, they go, no, that never happened.
If you haven't seen the footage, so he rocks up and that whole day he was wearing just a white T-shirt, khaki shorts, brought his guitar with him. A teacher got up and sung with him, and then he got some kids up for a Q&A. It's absolutely beautiful. Nothing like who we had come to my school growing up.
Who'd you have, Bill?
The best one that I always think of, so I guess it worked in the end, we had Janine Ellis, who started Boost.
Boost Juice. Yeah, she's from Shark Tank as well.
So this was circa 2010, and my school had her come to just talk about starting your own business.
That's a good one. She's extremely successful.
Yeah, but at the time I was like, I just want to do radio. Where are all the radio people?
I reckon the founder of Boost is better. At my school, we had the local cop shop, so basically it was just the police. They had a police band.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember at school assembly, the police band performed Smoke on the Water to warn us about fire safety.
Oh.
All right, kids. Get down, stay low, and go, go, go.
They literally were encouraging the kids, everyone stand up, stand up. No one stood up.
Roll like it's a fire. So that's the way it crumbles sometimes. Sometimes you get Ed Sheeran, sometimes you get the police band. For me, other than Healthy Harold telling us not to do methamphetamine in the car park, we had Stiffy Johncock. You remember Graham Johncock from the Adelaide Crows?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he came and kicked some footies around with us. It's pretty good.
All right, 13 24 10. Give us a buzz. We'd love to know who came to your school.
Obviously, we're not going to beat Ed Sheeran. That's pretty top tier. Bob in Greenvale, who came to your school?
Adam Sandler, man.
Adam Sandler came to your school.
Why did he do that?
He came to my school. Sorry, what was the question?
Mate, I can hear you got your radio up in the background. If you turn that down, I reckon you better hear us a bit better.
It'll probably be fritzing you out hearing our voices in a 5-second delay. But yeah, why did Adam Sandler come to your school?
He came to tell us about how his career started off and ended off as well.
What school did you go to?
I went to Roxburgh Park College.
Yeah, right.
And Adam Sandler rocked up.
Yeah, it was a pretty intense moment.
How long ago?
Probably about 4 years.
I don't know if I believe Bob. I'm not gonna know.
Bob, 19-year-old Bob with a pinch of salt there.
Yeah.
Mary.
I don't know. I will go on the record and say I don't believe Bob.
Nah.
And he's hung up straight away, so that's, yep. Mary in Heidelberg, who came to your school?
Hi, guys. No other but Ernie Dingo.
Ernie Dingo. Aussie legend.
I remember I was in primary school. I was in grade 6. That was many, many years ago. And it was so much fun. He was obviously talking about Indigenous land and country. But then he busted out all the instruments and everyone was just up there having a good old time.
Yeah, that's a good
unreal.
one.
What was Ernie doing? Was he promoting anything, or was he just sort of, just educating people?
Educating.
What a legend.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's good. That beats the police band, that's for sure.
Aaron in Cheltenham, who came to your school?
We had, back in primary school in the 2000s, we had Chopper Reed come in one day in handcuffs with him.
What? To scare the students straight?
Well, no, he was telling us about behaving and all that, and he said if we don't behave, you'll get cut off like him.
Whoa.
Right.
And so, sorry, was he in handcuffs because he put them on himself, or was he with the police?
With the police, but maybe it was part of the show. Who knows?
I feel like it was part of the show, right? Like they're not actually letting cons out while they're still cuffed up.
Chopper Reed
That's
is a good
incredible.
one. Thank you very much, Aaron.
Don't they normally they get do the scaring straight sort of for kids in juvie, not like just year 3s? Like, hey, you don't listen to your teacher, you're gonna end up in prison or dead.
What's trending?
Well, some of the biggest news this morning, Warnie's will has been released by the Supreme Court, and it's showing that he has $20 million estate.
Now, I know we're about to run through the breakdown of the will. To me, it seems inappropriate. It seems a bit like vulture that the whole world wants to know what did he leave to his family.
It is true.
That's just that's my opinion on it.
No, Ben, I do feel kind of the same, but in saying that, the Supreme Court were like, hey, here you go.
Yeah, why? Why? That seems personal. Anyway.
Well, for those curious to know who has gotten what, he has given Jackson, Brooke and Summer, his kids, 31% each, so a total of 93% of his estate. The remainder is going to his brother and his niece and nephew, and absolutely none for his former wife and mother of his kids, Simone Callahan. Also, Jackson's walking away with a BMW, Mercedes and a motorbike, all valued at about $300,000.
Gee whiz. Not
a bad day.
Has anybody here done a will? I have not.
No.
Yeah, it's a bit too early for that.
I don't know at what stage you're supposed to do one.
Well, Belle's got her funeral songs and arrangements written out in the notes section of her phone. I know that.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
got my funeral plan, but because you don't have enough assets, and you also, if you don't have any kids or anything, it's like I guess your partner de facto just gets it.
Okay.
Parents.
My kid's due in the middle of the year, so maybe I have to do a will by then.
Yeah, maybe.
Don't worry, I'm the godfather of your kids. Got it totally sorted. I'll write yours up. I'll write it up tonight. Then.
Great.
And YouTube star Logan Paul, with 24 million subscribers and 6 billion views, is doing a meet and greet at a Woolies in Perth.
I don't understand this story, you know what I mean?
I follow Logan Paul, not even because I necessarily love everything he does. He's just one of those people that you follow to see what he's up to.
He's huge.
And I saw him post that on his story, and I put it in the group chat because I could not believe he was going to Woolworths.
In Perth.
Perth.
He's not doing Fed Square or anything like that. I can't wait for Mr. Beast and PewDiePie to be doing a signing at IGA in Darwin in the next month. That'll be cool.
And a warning for women. Gynos are warning people not to buy or use Kourtney Kardashian's vaginal gummies. Now, if you're not across this, Kourtney has released, she's got like this kind of gummy line.
What is that? I don't even know. Did she invent them? I've never even heard of that.
She hasn't invented. Courtney's not sitting down stirring the pot.
Were they were vaginal gummies a thing before?
There's a few things floating around of, how to balance out the odour, taste and the overall balance of everything going on.
Right.
But gynos are saying, please don't do this, just like using soap or anything else. It's going to muck up the whole balance. And if you want to improve the taste and everything, then do that by eating fruit and good food, good healthy food, not a gummy that claims to be doing
Yeah,
it.
you wouldn't want to get home and be rustling around the pantry and go, jeez, what's going on with this party mix?
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.